Brothers and sisters, what's going on? I'm sorry about that breakup in this message. My device, I have to clear off a lot of space on my device. All right, please, my apologies. As I was saying, these Saxons are having a hard time right now. They're having a hard time trying to figure out what's going on. They ain't never been in a situation, even though the so-called Carrington event that happened in the calendar 1800 years. They don't know what to do because, and here's the thing about it, it's completely shift. And they're watching our galactic sun shift. They're watching our atmospheric sun shift. For the most part, they're watching us shift. As much as they have worked so hard to keep us as the original beings in a sleep state, they don't understand why we're no longer taking the bait. Okay? They're trying to figure out, why are we not taking the bait? Why are we not like the donkey running after the carrot that's hung onto a stick in front of its face? Why have we returned about face to what they have given us, what they have prescribed for us in our lives? The religion, the money. Even the young people are saying, I don't want no money. I want power. This is what's baffling them. And that's why, you say it's all boiling down to us, brothers and sisters. It's all us. This is something that is literally going to put us in a state of completion. All right? Because we are understanding on the greater scale that we have a very important job to do. And like I said earlier, we have to understand that we have to continue the mission that our ancestors, our forefathers didn't complete. In their mission, they made the decision to negotiate instead of making that final decision. You said, you know what? Your forefathers or your leaders left you here, and we're going to have to finish this up right now. Understand? What do? They did the opposite. So you got to understand, brothers and sisters, that this is all boiling down to us. Our shift, our energies have literally boiled a powerful change. And we can't say it's a positive change or a negative change, because when dealing with evolution, it's neither positive nor negative. It's literally a shifting of energies, a shifting of vibrations, a shifting of frequencies. And now we make the decision to shift our minds back into the original spiritual state. And now we are collecting information from our galactic sun, from our atmospheric sun, bringing us into a more balanced state of power, energy, so that we can focus on where we're supposed to go, what we're supposed to do, and how we're supposed to operate in this physical realm, which means our whole ordeal is to bring the spirit realm to this physical realm. This is what we're supposed to be doing. That's why I talk about heaven on earth. You ever heard of that term, yo? When you bring heaven on earth. I told brothers and sisters long ago, I am a dark angel. I am an awakener. My whole ordeal, my duty is to make sure that the heavens is brought down here on this plane. That's my whole ordeal. To make sure that everything that is of the spirit realm is brought down to this realm, so that we can be in that vibrational energy, that vibrational power. In the very moment of our awakening, we literally caused everything to awaken around us. It wasn't the Africans, it wasn't the other ones they called South America. It was us, the original beings. I mean, there are original beings in South America, but it was us here in America, and we are the ones that were responsible for every change that's going to take place. all around us, brothers and sisters. We're extremely responsible for it all. It all boils down to us. So as we are literally shifting and changing and recalculating our minds, recalibrating our systems, reprogramming our databases, we're starting to see changes all around us. Change begins with us, brothers and sisters. That's why Michael Jackson said that in that song, I'm looking at the man in the mirror. Who's the one? He was talking to us, brothers and sisters. I'm asking him to change his ways. He knew. He was talking to us. Michael Jackson. There have been, what do they say? We're looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. I forget the rest of the song. But the whole thing about it is he was talking about the original people. Because I look at my people through myself and I need to change your ways because you're the only ones who can change this. You're the only ones that can change this. You're the only ones that can bring this thing to a close. You're the only ones that you can't, no one else can't change this but us. All right? So, right now, the changes that's happening, they have solar flares, they have X flares, you got a bunch of X flares that just came in, and you got some other energy that's here to come in. And what's the first thing they want to do? You're looking at an enemy who has no idea what to do but to spray the sky and create propaganda. Spray the sky and create propaganda. Try to make it cold, try to make everything seem what it's not seeming. That's all they know how to do. So they said they want to spray viruses in the sky as they spray to try to make people sick. So they make people think that something's going on. This is how these beings, they operate. It all boils down to us, brothers and sisters. This is why we talked about the increasing our levels of intelligence, increasing our mental, on a mental level, on a spiritual level, increasing everything that has to do with our mentality. I mean, everything depends upon us. It all boils down to us. It all boils down to us, the original or the aboriginal beings, the so-called African and Latin Americans. Yes, those who are called Negroes, Latin Americans, South Americans. It all boils down to us. You got other species in our planet Earth who don't really understand who we are. They don't understand what's going on. That's why I still go back to that Jewish leader in the United Kingdom at Oxford. And he said that the young blacks are the problem with Israel. Why is that? Because our awakening, and it's not about Israel warring against Hamas and Palestine, because they always going to create an illusion so that you won't see the real thing that's happening. What's really going on in that land called Israel? What's really going on? What is the truth of the matter? What is the totality of the circumstances right now? Think about it. We're looking at a species of beings who are extremely weak, who have always been extremely weak. Everything that they picked that their power on, that was something that they created, that our brothers and sisters ran after because we were after a spell. We're put in a spell. Now that the spell is being destroyed, now that the spell is being broken, now that the spell is over, they're like, what do we do? Well, maybe, no, we're going to get together. We need to have a grouping, and we need to find out, what do you think is really going on with these summits? They're trying to find ways to put us back in a sleep state. They know they can't destroy us, number one. They know they can't destroy us. They know they're literally on a foreign planet. And the planet that they're on, the realm that they're on, the realm created the people that they hate. They're on a realm that has an unlimited source of resources. Okay? We hate the people that this realm created. Yes, and this is the reality of it. So it's all boiling down to us. It's all coming back to us. Everything is constantly coming back to us. Everything is constantly being returned back to us. We're the only ones who can literally make things change. We're the only ones who can literally change the vibrations, the frequencies, the energies, the powers, the everything. We're the only ones who can do this. There is no one else. There is no one else who can do this but us. And that's why our enemies don't know what to do. First thing we're going to do is they're going to watch the sun. And on top of that, they said we don't know what they're going to do with the original people, the Black and Latin American people, especially us awakened people. They realize they can't touch us. So they try to use their electronics to block out the electrical system, where they can try to go into the astral realm to try to attack us in the up there in the astral realm, down there in the astral realm, because they know in the physical realm, because they really can't do anything at all. And we're learning, and we're learning, and we're learning, brothers and sisters. We're learning on a massive scale. We're learning what to do. We're learning when to do it. That's what we're doing. We're learning, and we're finding out the information to evolve into this next level. So as we evolve, everything around us evolves. It points us, everything points to us. Literally, when I say everything points to us, everything points to us. So yes, we can come together. We can have a mass meditation to stop this system. It'll stop this. Because we are the primordial deities. We are the Godheads. We are the only ones who can make this thing stop. All right, brothers and sisters? We are the only ones who can make this thing stop. See, they needed us to think that we need to battle against them physically. All right? Because they know when they came here the first time and their forefathers came here, we fought against them in a different manner. And we used a different type of weaponry that was destroying them, okay? So we're now, what do? We all said this in the strategy of the game of war. And this is what this war is, not a game, but this in the strategy of the game of war. You learn how to weaken your enemy. They tried to weaken us in so many different ways. And they realized the more they tried to weaken us, the stronger we became. And the stronger we became, the weaker they became. Because we were pulling the energies back to us, which caused them to literally fall. And that's what's happening right now. It's literally causing them to fall. They don't know how to operate. They don't know what to do. It's over. Now we need to go even deeper. They talk about the yoga. We talk about everything, the different energies that we talked about all this, and now it's time for us to go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into this. It's time for us to go even deeper, because we got to bring this to a close, brothers and sisters. We got to bring this to a close. We got to bring it. We got to take it to the level of where we're globally destroying them on a global basis, brothers and sisters. You understand that? So I hope you are getting what I'm coming from, because now is the time that we begin to do everything that they gotta do. The things that'll come from us will be beyond whatever you imagine, brothers and sisters. The arsenal will become from us will be beyond what you ever imagined. We have powers beyond powers. All we have to do is awaken them. Our sun, our moon, our everything has shifted because we have shifted. And we have caused everything around us to shift. So I just wanted to share that with you all. That's all I gotta say. Everything boils down to us. This is part 2, all right? I catch you guys later. All power to the multi-celestial angelic beings. May chaos reign with you forever and ever. Remember, chaos is, you are chaos, brothers and sisters. You shifting, you changing, you making yourself more powerful. You are chaos. You are chaos. And there's no change without chaos. All right, let's go big. Too big. Too big, too big, big. So we can get all this X-flares and all that fabulous 5. Yeah, that 5, that 5-7 class X MX solar flares that come in simultaneously from our galactic sun. See, they're afraid of their grid falls, because when their grid falls to the sun, they have nothing to protect them. They can't turn on the air conditioning. They can't do anything when the grid falls. And this is gonna be worse than the Carrington event. 100,000 times worse. This is evolution, brothers and sisters. Much power to you all.